Who's that?
Hi.
Yeah, so she interrupted me while I was filming a video that was going to just change your freaking life.
Bit me.
He bit you?
Yeah, he got my finger.
Because he loves you. So what I wanted to share with you guys is that it's really hard to post myself on Facebook. So I make a video and I think, well, here we go. I'm going to post it on Facebook and tell everyone to pay attention to me. And that feels wrong. I don't like it. But how else am I going to get it out there at this point with the dogs running around like little crazy freaks? But so what it led me to think about is if I believe in what I'm saying, if I believe that the experiences I've had or the things that I do are positive or beneficial in any way, then I got to share it. And so how else am I going to share it? I'm going to share it through some kind of social media platform because I cannot afford a billboard at this point in my life. But I wouldn't do that anyway. Billboards, come on, man. You know, what is it, 1980? But social media is the ultimate billboard for today. And I made the decision to make videos because I want to show other people that are close to me that they too should be making videos because they too could help a lot of people. So that's the main purpose of this. But with that, I also have to believe that what I'm saying and doing is real and genuine because I see so much shit on social media that I can tell from 1,000 yards away is complete garbage and complete nonsense. Not because I'm judging those people, but just because when you see a plastic bag drifting across the parking lot, you know what it is. It's an empty plastic bag, you know? I'm not judging the plastic bag. It just is what it is, you know? So I've had some positive feedback from some people. And it feels good to know that what I said was positive for somebody. Anybody would like that feeling. And I talked to a couple people about how they've wanted to create content, but they don't know how to do it or they don't feel like they have a purpose. And I don't know what my purpose is other than to say that I'm trying to encourage other people to do it. And I think that because of the things that I've been taught, so I've been given all this incredible information in my life. I stopped using drugs and alcohol when I was 21 years old, and I got on a path of life that has benefited me more than I can ever explain to anybody. And what happened is that information went into my mind, traveled down to my heart, I personalized it, I applied it, and now I have positive results from it. And I think that there are so many sources of information out there that what if my version of that information could help a certain group of people or one person in particular. And I've felt that way for a long time. I've kind of felt it like in my quiet moments. And I resisted it and I didn't because of the whole ego thing. Like, who the fuck am I, man? For real though. Who am I to post to do anything like that? So they say, so it's like, why would I be so resistant to that? I don't know. But now I found a good reason to get over that. And that's to try to encourage other people to do the same. If you feel like you have something positive to share with the world, you should share it because we need it now more than ever. And we need to put a certain energy out into the world that calls forth the true leaders to rise up and take on the responsibility of true leadership. Because I think that we're seeing it so much more now that everywhere you turn, everybody that kind of gets into a position of power is some kind of crooked, some kind of manipulative, some kind of ulterior motives are going on. They have some kind of agenda. Like, I'm not excited for our new president because who cares, man? The people that should be president were bumped out of the race and we're no longer in the running. I mean, there were tons of people that had really solid ideas and really good foundations, and they didn't seem to be wanting to be a leader because they wanted power, they wanted to control. But whatever, dude. I don't know any of these people personally either, and I hope that whoever is ever a leader, they do the best that they can possibly do, and they have the right intentions. But that's kind of a, we went off course there a little bit, but now we're back. What I'm saying is that the people need to identify what we want, and we need to verbalize what we want, and we need to raise the standard for what we want in our lives. Like, the news pumps out hate constantly and destruction and negativity because people watch it constantly, okay? If you don't want the media to pump hatred, don't watch it. If you don't want people around you to spew negativity, don't hang out with those people. If you don't want to spew negativity, then look at yourself and think about what's coming out of your mouth. Like, I can do it. I did it last night. My wife said something to me, and I said something super rude for no fucking reason. And then instantaneously, I was like, why did I do that? Why am I being like that? And I had to look at myself. So the whole point of this is, can we create some kind of energetic force where people start to focus on themselves and they start to work on being the best version of themselves they can possibly be? I've been doing that for 12 years, and I've fallen short a ton of times, but the whole goal, I come back to a baseline of working on myself. How can I be better? Not how can politics be better? How can the country be better? How can people be better? How can my money be better? How can my boss be better? I don't look at those things. I look at how can I be better? Because I know that I'm the source. And if I can work on myself and get positive results from that, and I can share that so that other people would say, hey, let me look at myself too. Let me try that out. Anytime I'm upset with anything, I first have to look at myself. And so we've jumped around to a bunch of different little topics here in my 7-minute long video, but it is what it is because we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants. And this is what it is for today. So if you like what I have to say, if it resonates with you in any kind of way, share it and smash that like button, which is so lame. And I said it to make fun of it because it is so lame. If you like it, that's awesome. That's feedback. If you don't like it, actually hit the dislike button and dislike it because that's feedback. If you don't want to watch the whole video, comment on the video and say, bro, this is too long. Shut the F up. That's feedback. So it's a really cool way. I'm going to put myself out there, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And all of the, 19 people that are going to watch it, who are mostly my friends and family, can give me feedback or not. And then hopefully what can evolve out of that is something that's positive, and it's a positive source that people can go to if they want to hear something that maybe they're not hearing somewhere else. And that's it. Because you watch the news, you know what you're going to get. You listen to a politician, you know what you're going to get. You go to church, you know what you're going to get. And then that minister is going to get caught cheating on his wife, and it's going to be a whole scandal, and Justin Bieber is going to cry. You know what you're going to get. So are there people out there, are there true leaders out there who are not leading because they're afraid, or because they don't think they deserve the responsibility, or because they don't have enough self-confidence? I know a handful of them. Personally in my life, who aren't leading, and they're not standing up, and they're not letting their voices be heard because they don't think they're good enough. And so I'm here to say, that's bullshit, right? Because I'm definitely not good enough, and I'm doing it anyway.